at Eastside Food Co-op at the intersection of Central and 26th Avenue was made by 9 individuals. It was a collaboration between 2 groups, Creatives After Curfew and 4 Story Collective.
My name is Habak Ibrahim. I was with Creatives After Curfew. We had a day where we all sat and independently sketched, and then we just kept sketching, almost like that game where you kind of pass along a sketch. We would show each other our sketches and then refine them from there. And then what Whit and I did for the design was think about who has what strength and then designate areas for them. And try, it's tough when you have that many artists to make a cohesive story. So we had a bunch of ideas we had to throw out. But we kind of unified it through a color palette. And I think artists a lot of the time were translators, so we take words and we put them into pictures.
I'm Whit Siasoko. I'm with the 4 Story Collective. So many incredible individual artists. I think we've all admired each other from afar, and it's always just really great when we have an excuse to jam out together. And we knew each other's strengths, and we kind of played to that, and came out beautifully. The community engagement process for this mural really was over like a 2-month span. We did a lot of in-person, on-site, at the co-op hours where we sat and we incentivized co-op visitors to fill out a survey that really asked them about the future of Northeast Minneapolis, what they love about the co-op. We got a lot of feedback and placed all of that input into the mural. A lot of people obviously want to see equity. They want to see a changing Northeast. They want to see access to good food. They want to see housing. These were all things that came out of the surveys, and you can see it reflected in the mural. And the central character is Luna McIntyre, who is an artist organizer in Northeast. If you go to any meeting in Northeast, you're going to see Luna and probably a whole bunch of her dogs. Lisa Marie Brimmer, who is a poet and activist and a professor and just an incredible theater artist, is depicted holding a bag of groceries. That's her co-op as well. And then I got the pleasure of having my own daughter in the mural. And knowing that throughout the 80s, basically Northeast was 80% white, which wasn't reflective of the city of Minneapolis. And it's changing. There's a huge Ecuadorian population, East African communities. It's just a changing face in Northeast, and it's been happening over 40 years, and it's important to depict people of color in these in the murals that we show.
I think it was a really cool process of engagement even during the mural. We had, DJs and food, and we talked to a lot of people just walking by who were curious about what we were doing, and artists getting to talk to community members about art is always really special. I think we all love that.
Some people come from an aerosol background, a graffiti background, and some are fine art painters, using oil and acrylic. And so we had a big discussion in the beginning of how layers would happen. And it was so cool, because there was a lot of exchange in between the brush painters and the aerosol painters.
Did we name it? I don't know that we did name it.
Time to come up with the name.